All right, welcome back. This is update on Zachary's SS2. He thinks he found a buyer. I won't say how much. Hopefully he'll be happy with it, whatever. But buyer one at the top that it came with, and the doors put back on. I mean, it is an actual SS2. And so when we got it, if you remember way back, the engine was locked up, which is over here, and then did not have an axle. So we pulled the axles off one of the scouts out there, pulled the engine out of the other one. Runs and drives great, new clutch, brakes been redone all the way around, wiring's been done. Fun to drive, right, Blaze?
Mm-hmm.
And so anyway, so we're gonna probably deliver it this week. We'll see, but he kind of wanted this, like it's the top and doors on there, because he'll probably have it stored outside for a while. So this is pretty well how we got it, except for, like I said, it has axles and the engine now that's not locked up. But you know, it's got a lot of rust, and he kind of doesn't want to dump any more money, which is fine. And I'm kind of tired of working on the rust and everything else. But I mean, it's something, you know, whoever buys it, they'll be sure happy with it. To put a skid plate underneath there, which if you look at the LST that he ordered, it actually had a skid plate. Did not have a rear tire. I'm actually put the lift gate and everything on there. Or actually, did not have a rear seat in there. This is how it was from the factory. No AM or no radio, no AC, no rear seat. Didn't have the roll bar. The seats in the front are the original ones. They don't fold because it's an SS2. So anyway, we got the top bolted on. He's supposed to go up to Kansas, I think, and pick up a tailgate. And I think a bumper, because the bumper's kind of messed up, whatever. But that's what the guy wanted, so he exactly knows somebody up in Kansas has scout parts, so he's gonna run after school one day this week. But I mean, all the gauges, door is kind of stuck, but because it hasn't been off a while. But I mean, the gauges work. Transmissions is good. Carburetor's still got a little bit of hesitation in there, but otherwise, I mean, it's fine. Brakes work great. I mean, it's fun to drive, right, Blaze?
I think this is one of the only ones we have that doesn't have the sliding glass, right?
Yeah. But I mean, that's like I said, the top, which again, like I said, this from the factory came without any top at all. It had the door inserts, but someone somewhere down the line put actual doors and top on there. So don't know why, but the LST does show it's an actual SS2 plus it's yes, Blaze showed you in the past, the VIN's down there on the bottom. We do actually have the title for it, got a bonded title. Which I don't know why mine, I try to get a bonded title and they're like, oh, it needs to be a complete vehicle. Like, well, isn't this complete? I mean, mostly, but anyway. Still waiting on this. Try to get a tub for it, so. But, yeah, Zachary's did a little more work on there. It's still leaking here and there, so we changed out the pinion gear, or pinion seal on it. Changed out the belts, because I went cheap, which I always do, and you get what you pay for, as in the belts just wore out. I mean, it was like black stuff all underneath the engine compartment. So ended up having to change out alternator belts. I could not tighten up, so I actually went with Gates. So I went from $9 belts to $27 belts. But like even the power steering, I mean, you try to turn, it was making noise because the belt kept on slipping. So now on his, seemed to be fine. Again, it's still gonna have some quirks. Was it Zachary? Was it last Sunday, right, Blaze? Drove it. Some guy came down to buy it, and they drove it, and it broke down on in the middle of the road. So I responded out there, couldn't get it started. Something wrong with the fuel. So we brought the guy who wanted to buy it, Zachary, back home because he was supposed to work. Me and Blaze went back out there, swapped out the fuel filter. That wasn't it. Swapped out the fuel pump, which I grabbed off of this one because it was all brand new. Still wasn't it. So one of our friends, Jeff Bland, stopped by. See this broke down on the side of the road, and found out there was a kink in the plastic fuel line from the gas tank to the fuel pump. Kind of straightened that out a little bit, and all of a sudden got fuel. Was able to drive it home. It ran fine. I went and cut out the kink part and spliced it in. So again, I mean, it seems to be running fine, but again, it's just the more we drive it, the more kinks we'll get out of it. So, but it's gonna be fine. Any questions, please?
All right, so
Alrighty. So we'll see. So we'll see if this guy buys this. But I mean, it's the inside. You know, like I said, y'all seen the engine in the past. I mean, it's been all redone, repainted. Fenders, inner and outer's been all repainted. You know, new living radiator. You know, new brakes. I mean, it's new shocks. So hopefully the guy buys it, does the body work, and then hopefully you back on the road. All right. Thanks for watching.